Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a set of press-on nails, but before I get started, I want to remind you guys that I do have an Amazon storefront where I add everything that of course I purchased from Amazon and that I highly recommend. But today we're going to be focusing on the items that you need for press-on nails, which is the first list. As you can see, I have everything that you need for press-on nails if you want to sell or if you just want to make them for yourself. So I'll be sure to leave the link down below so you guys can go check that out. So when you're doing press-on nails, whether you're doing them for yourself or to sell, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you size your nails. Of course, you want the nail tip to fit perfectly on your nail. If it's too big, it's gonna come off, and then if it's too small, of course it's gonna pop right off. So you want the nail tip to fit exactly from sidewall to sidewall. As you guys see me doing here, I'm literally just sizing the nails on my nail bed. But if you're doing these to sell, especially I know a lot of people have been doing them online, you could always just send a little sizing kit to your customers, which they would pay for, and in the little kit you can just include each of the little nail tips. So that would be a number 0 through a number 9. You would include all of those, and then you could also include a sheet of paper where they could write down all of their sizes. So pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb, right hand, left hand, and then they would write down each number that or the size for each finger basically, and they would just send you a picture of that. That way you can get the correct sizing. Another way is to have like a little sizing chart where your client would basically measure their nail bed with a little measuring tape. That is helpful as well if you don't want to have to send out the little sizing kits. That's what I was doing whenever I was selling press-on nails, and I will be sure to leave the sizing chart. I'll leave a picture of it here for reference, and then I will also post it on my Instagram so you guys can refer to it. But as always, again, we're just going in and sizing them, and then also, as you guys see, I am going in and just shaping up the free edge because they do have a little rough edge, and then I'm also buffing the surface of the nail to remove the shine. After that, we're going to start with the polish. So the first color that I'm using is the color Perfect Black by Madam Glam. I'm going to do that on the pinky. And then for the thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger, I'm going to be using the color Walnut Brown, which is a very pretty chocolate brown color by D&D. And then for the ring finger, I'm going to be using the color Mochaccino by Madam Glam, which you guys know I love Madam Glam. They work so good for me, so definitely recommend them, and I'll be sure to leave the link down below to them as well with my promo code. But whenever it comes to designing your press-on nails, a lot of the time your customers will send you a picture of what they want, or you could really just freestyle the sets. I know I had a lot of people, just request a freestyle whenever I was doing nails or press on nails. And then also what I was doing is just a lot of people were kind of like in the medium or large size, which again, that would be listed on the little chart that I'm going to be posting. And I would do a lot of the medium and large, and that's what I would post on my website. And those, like I said, were pretty generic sizes, so a lot of people could fit them. And for those sets, I literally would just freestyle some things and then post it on the website and sell it like that. But you could always have clients request what exactly they want on the nails. That way you don't have to kind of stress about what you want to do. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other hand. So again, this is Perfect Black by Madam Glam. The brown is the Walnut Brown by D&D, and then the nudish color is in the color Mochaccino, also by Madam Glam. So of course, after each coat, we cure for 30 seconds. And then just as the little reminder, y'all, after you size or after you have the sizes, the next thing you want to do is just file the free edge. And of course, I left them the same length. You could always cut them down or change the shape if you want to, but I just wanted to keep them this length and wanted to keep them coffin. So I just went in and just gently filed the free edge to get rid of that little rough edge that they come with. And and then I always buff the surface of the nail. Now these nail tips are pretty sturdy and thick, so I don't do any type of layer of acrylic or gel. I know I get that question asked a lot, but I actually wear these press-on nails and I've never had a problem with them breaking or anything. So I just wanted to go ahead and address that because, like I said, I get that question asked a lot. And what else? Yeah, so you buff them. You want to make sure that you buff them every time you do a set of press-on nails. The very first time that I ever did a set of press-on nails, I just went ahead and applied the polish over the nail tip without buffing it, and the gel polish literally peeled off that nail. I think either that same day, later that same day, or the day after. So definitely it's really important to buff the surface of the nail tip. Alrighty, so after I've done the 2 coats on both sets, I am going to be applying some snakeskin foil. I was trying to decide between these 3, but I went with that one on the left side, and I'm going to go in and apply the foil gel glue by Model 1s, which so far it's been the one that has worked the best for me. I do have a promo code for Model 1s, so I'll be sure to leave that link and the promo code down below for you guys. So I'm just applying that on the entire nail, and then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. I'm also going to apply some on the thumb. I'm not going to do the entire thumb though. I'm only going to do kind of like a little swirl on there. I'm going from the cuticle area down towards the tip. But again, after you apply a nice little thin coat, you cure for 60 seconds. After that, you just apply the foil on top of the nail, making sure that it's really nice and flat on the nail. And you just rub that foil down with the tip of your fingers. And then once you feel like you've rubbed the foil on like the entire nail, then you can go ahead and peel it off. And with the snake skin, you know, if you have some little spots that you need to go in and fill in, you know, you can easily just go in and kind of dab the foil on the nail, because it's not going to be so noticeable that, you know, some spots are a little bit different. But you do want to make sure that you cure for at least 60 seconds, because if the foil glue is still a little bit wet, even though you do cure, but sometimes it's still a little bit wet, the foil is not going to stick onto the nail like it should, or it's just going to be patchy. So we're going to do that on both of these ring fingers. And then, like I said, I am going to go in and apply some more of the glue on the thumbs. And then we're going to go in and add a little bit more detail. Alrighty, so once the thumbs are cured, I'm going to do the same thing now. Like I said, this is not going to be a full nail. However, some of the foil did stick to the top coat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with my little cleanup brush, dipped it in acetone, and then I'm just going to go in and just wipe off the foil that got stuck to the top coat. After this, I'm going to go in and do the same thing on the other thumb. So like I said, just going in, placing the foil down, make sure that make sure that it's super flat on the nail and just rub it with your fingertips. And then after that, you can go in with your brush and wipe off any of the foil that got on the rest of the nail. After this, I am going to go in with my little gold foil, and I'm just going to cut it up into small pieces, and we're just going to outline this snake skin. I think somebody called this the peekaboo nail. I think that's what they said. I actually didn't even know that this type of nail had a name, or this type of design had a name. But I think, like I said, I think somebody on my Instagram named it the peekaboo. So let me know if I'm wrong or whatever, but I think that's what somebody called it. But as you can see, I went ahead and cut the little foil with my fingertips. And then now what I'm doing is just going in and applying the foil with my little cleanup brush. What I do for the foil to stick to the brush is I just dip my brush into a little bit of acetone to where it's like a little bit damp, and since the foil is super thin, it sticks right onto the brush. And then since the nail is still a little bit sticky from that glue and from the gel polish, it sticks right on. You want to make sure that it's really nice and flat whenever you place the foil on the nail. Like this foil, you want to make sure that it's really nice and flat, that way you don't have like a textured nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other thumb. And then I did want to add a little bit more black to the set instead of just having the pinky black, so you will see me go in there and do a black outline on the index fingers. Alrighty, so after that, I'm going to go in with my top coat, and now I'm using the Madam Glam Gel Top Coat, and I'm going to apply that on all of the nails. And while I was doing the top coat, that's when I decided to do the black outline on the ring finger. So I am going to skip that nail as far as applying the top coat on it, because like I said, I am going to do the outline, and then once I cure that, then I'll come back in and do the top coat on that nail. And then also I always apply 2 coats of the gel polish on the nails with the foil. So of course we do 1 coat and then we cure for 60 seconds, and then we come in with a second coat. And then for the little outline on this index finger, I'm just using that that same black, which is the Perfect Black. I'm using my little small marble nail brushes, which will be back on my website pretty soon. And I'm just doing like the little triangle design. So going from the side of the nail and then meeting right in the middle and just filling it in. And then, like I said, I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. Y'all, don't know why I always keep saying, like I said, but y'all know what I mean. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the top coat on the two nails that I skipped and I did the outline on. And then after that, I'm gonna show you how I box up my nail tips. Now, the boxes are from Amazon. Now, I do suggest looking for some boxes that are a little bit bigger. Now, these work perfectly for me, but if you just want something bigger, that is completely fine. And then also this tape, whenever I bought it, it came with two rolls. This one and then another roll, which was a little bit slimmer, like the size of or the width of this one that I cut. So if you want to get that one, or like I said, it came with two, but I didn't mind just cutting this one. But I applied the little tape, which is a double-sided clear tape, on the little cotton and then also on the box. So I'm doing one set on the cotton and then I'm doing the other set underneath the cotton, and I just place the nails on the tape, and then once I have them down, I just press them down to make sure that they're on there really good. Same thing for the other hand. And then as you can see, the little sticky tab was stuck on the bottom of the nail, but you can easily just take that off, and that just goes to show how good the little sticky tabs help with keeping the nail on the stand. And then also, as you can see, I do have the little sheet of the sticky tabs right there on the right side. It's clear so you can still see it, but those would be the ones that your client or yourself would use if you just want to wear your press-on nails for like one night. You know, say you're just going out and you just want to throw some nails on, you could always just wear those. You would still have to gently buff the natural nail and push back the cuticles, and then you would just stick the little sticky tabs on your nails, and then that's it. Now the KDS glue is if you want to wear them for longer. But anyways, after that, I just put my little sticker on the box. That's not my actual logo, but those were the only ones that I had. And then I also include the little 3-piece manicure set, and that's pretty much it. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at GetNailDirty2, and I will see you guys next time.